And then he goes,
bruh.
I was like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. And never came back. I was talking to one of my friends and he was just telling me that we should make a video about our view on relationships. So more so because we're in New Jersey, he was asking us to speak on our perspectives on dating in New Jersey. And then from that, we concluded like maybe we could talk about what we think an ideal first date is, our best first dates that we ever been on, and what it is currently like dating in New Jersey, because that's all we know, because that's where we're from. Like the person who you're trying to talk to, they already know within the 30 seconds whether like I could marry you, if I could bring you home to my family, if I could see myself having kids with you, like if we're gonna get a divorce. Like I've thought about all of that in 30 seconds, and if I think that we could get on the right path.
I think that's funny though, because a guy's gonna be like, "You're crazy. What do you mean? In 30 seconds you knew all that stuff." That's
in
wild.
30 seconds,
but
you really do know.
But every girl's different though, because for me, like if I'm meeting somebody, I don't necessarily know all of those things. Like I'm gonna date you this and the third, but I do know like if this is gonna be a lengthy conversation, or it's going to be, you're gonna ask me, "Hey, what are you doing today?" And I'm gonna be like, again, like leave me alone. Like there's just a certain like, if you're not interested in someone, they're probably not even gonna get the Snapchat. But if you are interested and you might just want to get to know them, at least you'll make the attempt to go on the first date.
Yes. Okay. Now, what would be an ideal first date?
The thing is, I'm not gonna say bougie, but like I'm not picky. So I feel like maybe if it was just something that was like planned out, I would enjoy. So like I like to eat. But like, you know, eating dinner is like generic. But like if a guy took me to like, I like artistic things. If he took me to like a museum, like to me it's like, wow, like that's bonus points, because before we even went out, you kind of asked me questions to get to know like things that I like, and putting thought into taking me somewhere like a museum or something artsy or just something creative I would enjoy. So it's like you didn't take me on a generic date. You thought about things that I would like.
But I think that a first date should be kind of generic, in my opinion. Only because normally with a first date, you're trying to get to know that person. So I want to be on a first date where like we kind of have space away from each other, because we shouldn't be like this on our first date. Or
of course.
But some people don't.
But like
there's boundaries that people don't really understand.
But like what I'm thinking of it as, if I'm going on that date with you, we've already had conversations about, hi, like, where do you live? Where are you from? How old are you? What do you like? Like all these things. So people ask all these damn questions all the freaking time. So it's like, you know me before I even go on the date. You already know of me. You might not know like how.
Yeah, but some
how
people
I act.
are weird. I've been on a first date before, and I don't know why the hell he wanted to go to the movies, right?
That's
and
the worst first date.
He stared at me the whole time, and then he sniffed me,
wait.
and I left. Like he
Get out.
literally stared at me like this, and I was like, "Are you gonna watch this movie that you picked?" And then he goes,
Bruh.
I was like, "I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom," and never came back.
That's funny.
People are weird. That's why, like, I really think that you have to like set boundaries, because people are just weird. But
I would say, like you were saying, like generic. I do still enjoy generic dates. Like if you want to take me to maybe a restaurant that you like, and you know, like I would enjoy that food too. And then it's my first time there, and we go there. It would be like a simple like. It really like depends on the person if it's going to be awkward or not. I'm not like an awkward person when I'm out with someone, even if I don't know them, because I'll engage in the conversation if you are. But if you're freaking weird, like you're just weird, and I'm gonna want to go home. Like that's just what
I think I'm learning too, also with guys, like to be a little bit more open-minded and optimistic, because I think that I would just be so quick to be like, no, like, nope. So I think that if you're a little bit more open-minded, honestly, that's bullshit, because they all suck. Like, I have a question. when is it too soon to have a first date? Like, let's say you meet a guy and let's say you meet him on like Thursday, Sunday he wants to go out on his first date. Do you expect him to take him out?
Let me tell you, there was someone who actually, I met them on like a Friday or Saturday and they took me out the next day.
Yeah.
If I really like you, like, and that's just, I would say that's like a shallow, like, I like you maybe just because of your look or just how you approach me, then I'm like, yes, you took me out already. But if you take like too long, like if I'm really feeling you and it's already 2 weeks, now I'm getting a little tight. I'm getting impatient. But I'm not gonna let you know. But you're not gonna know that. You're not gonna know that.
So, and you're saying in 2 weeks, ideally, if a guy's like listening to you and really like getting to know you, that he should take you to like a museum.
That would be cool. Yeah, in 2
weeks. I don't think it's extreme, but guys are stupid. So they don't think the way we think.
Oh, of course. I'm not saying like anyone would think that like, or be that smart to think that way. They're probably gonna take me to Cold Stone or something like that, like something.
And you
small.
know what?
And I don't mind it because I like Cold Stone.
I was gonna say, and that would be like more like my ideal thing. Like you take me to get ice cream. Like you took me for a walk in the park because at the end of the day, it's a first date. So it's just like we're just trying to break the ice of actually hanging out with each other, and we're trying to create a vibe to, you know, really seeing how we are with one another. So I would prefer something a little simple, or maybe dinner.
I mean, not everyone's like this, but if you're not comfortable with that person, it's really awkward eating in front of them. Not saying you're about to like scarf your whole meal, but some people just don't feel comfortable eating in front of someone else, because then you might be at the table like not fake ordering like a salad, but you'll be ordering something and kind of, you know, like fake picking at it, like just so you don't get like dirty or something. Like you're not about to order. Who about to order wings on the first date?
Me.
And your hands.
Oh, I don't care, because like at this point, you taking me as I am. You don't like that I eat wings. Like, what do you think? On the fucking 5th date, I'm gonna get wings. On the first day, I'm gonna get wings. Like, but just something small. Like, I'm really appreciative of just that, because I think that I've dated a lot of people who haven't even bothered to take me on dates. So I'm like mad appreciative. Like, oh, you're gonna come pick me up?
Oh my god, let's not even get started on this time of third. But that first date, I feel like a guy should be paying. If you invited me out, right?
I agree, the first date. But then again, like the first date doesn't mean that you have to take me to some extravagant, expensive restaurant. Like you can literally, like somebody said, take me to Cold Stone, and I would be okay with that. And we walked in the park, or we walked on the beach, or we just freaking took a walk, or we're just talking, because I think the first date, the first couple of dates is more about engaging and learning each other. Like, is this a person that I could see myself spending a lot of time with? So I think that's more what I think first date is.
If that conversation doesn't flow, then we probably not going on a second date.
And let me give you guys a tip. Don't say things in the first date that you can't commit to. Don't commit to anything. Like, let it flow. Like let things go. Like in your head, you could be like, listen, I want to give this girl 100%. So if I give her, like, let me just show her what I'm capable of. Like, let me just show, because you just don't want to say things that you can't keep up to. Because like we as females, like we really I know it's words, but we really take in account of what you say. Like we value what you guys say, like, because that's
the only thing we have to go on. Your words.
So I value that. Like I'm not gonna let anyone else tell me any different until you mess up. So that's why I would say don't commit to something that you know that you can't commit to at that moment, or don't even say it, just do it. I think that could have
been. That was deep.
Yeah. I think that I'm just personally, I think Cindy too, honestly. I don't want to speak for her, but I think that we're just like at a place in our lives where it's like we don't have time for games, and it's just like we are kind of content where we are and who we are and what we're doing, and like we're just trying to grow in our careers,
I'll say with that, I hate when people say, like, you don't have to worry about a guy, just work on yourself. I'm always working on myself. That's never going to end. So what, am I never going to find a guy? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. And I think that you can find a guy that's good enough that will just grow with you.
Say that just because they don't have anything else to say, and I think it's just nice, like some comfort conversation. I think we're really kind of comfortable in who we are, what we're doing, and we have plans and we have goals. So it's just more so like we want to share that with someone. So we want someone on the same page as us, or a little higher, because I mean, yeah, we have each other, but after a while, like when me and Cindy are on vacation, like the third or fourth day, we'd be looking at each other. So like, can you turn into a man really fast? Like, it's just like, because it will be a whole bunch of couples and then just us. And we're okay with that. Like, we spend a lot of time together. Like, we go on vacations. Like, we do what we're supposed to do as friends. But I think it's just that we individually just want someone to share that stuff. Yeah. Like, we want to go on vacation with a guy. We want to do this. We want to do that. But that doesn't mean that the next guy that I encounter, I'm going to be like, oh, we got to go on vacation tomorrow. Obviously, I have to get to know you. But what I'm saying is that, like, you know, we want to start a family one day. We want to do these things. But this is the time where we should be able to be, like, dating and actually getting to know a significant other, or having a significant other and actually enjoying them. So maybe in 3 or 4 years, we could start a family. But in 3 or 4 years, I can't just be like, oh, wait, you're going to be my baby daddy. Like, It doesn't work like that. Like, I want to have a great relationship with that person prior to us starting a family. And I mean, maybe that sounds like a fairy tale, but those are the things that we want.
Even if you like them, you kind of have to make that decision for yourself. Like, am I going to stick around with someone who's already letting me know that this is not what they want? Like, no, why are you going to waste your time? So you basically have to move on. And honestly, it's so hard to meet someone when you're out of school and stuff. Like, already graduated. Like, I go to work and I come home. When am I meeting someone? Unless I'm going to, like, out.
So what's the ideal place that you think that you would want to meet someone?
I don't know, at ShopRite. At least I know you cook, right? ShopRite, the grocery store.
Because you be cooking for your family.
Oh, that too.
If you guys want to share your stories with us or your advice, let us know. And also, too, let us know what you think your ideal first date is. For those who wanted to agree with Cindy, hers was more so just thinking more so of what they've talked about prior to going on a date and what she likes, and that's more of artsy things. Mine is more like a very simple date, maybe like for ice cream and cookies, or a walk in the park or the beach. If you can just like, comment, and subscribe and share with your friends, we really appreciate it. And bye-bye.
See you next video. Bye.
My leg is like